It's story time, it's story time. Do you want to hear a story? It's story time, it's story time. Do you want to hear a story? Hello, everyone. I'm so happy you're here today. I'm Suesette, and this is Susette's Story Time for children and their parents and anybody who would love to join. Today I have a story about can't, okay? So this says, when Sophie thinks she can't. And right now, before I read this story, I'm going to say you can do anything that you want to do. You can. But let's read about Sophie and see why she thinks she can't, okay? Let's see. When Sophie thinks she can't. Okay. So, Sophie loves working in the vegetable garden and exploring the woods. But today it's pouring rain, and Sophie's inside trying to build puzzle pieces into a square. So, Sophie can't go outside because it's raining. Yes. So she's staying inside and she's building puzzle pieces. Yeah. Sophie's sister walks by. She moves the pieces and suddenly they all fit perfectly. So her sister made the puzzles fit perfectly. Too bad you're not smart, says her sister, and she walks away. Is that good for her sister to say? No, that is not good for her sister to say. She should not say that. So she just walks away. The next day is sunny, not sunny for Sophie. I can't do anything, she thinks. She drags her feet all the way to school. So I think her sister kind of helped her to think that she's not smart by saying that she's not smart. And that's not a good thing to say. So here's her school, and there's the school bus. Yeah. She's going to go to school, dragging her feet to school. Yes. Dragging her feet onto the school bus. Yeah. Oh no, what's the one word on the board? Oh my goodness. It says smart. Yeah. How do we become smart? Asked Mrs. Murley. Well, nobody knows the answer. They all think you have to be born smart. Well, do you have to be born smart? I don't think so. You can't be born smart. No one was born smart. You have to learn. You have to be taught to be smart. Yes, you do. Yeah. Flex those strong muscles of yours, says Mrs. Marley. All the children flex their muscles. All muscles get stronger when we exercise, right? When we exercise our brains by thinking hard, our brains get stronger too. That is so important. So, can we flex our muscles to get smart? We can do that. But reading and learning everything that you can, that's how you get smart. Yeah, that's how you get smart. Now we've been learning about triangles and squares. Rectangles, 4 sides, 4 right angles, opposite sides, equal length and parallel. Square, rectangle with all sides equal. Today we'll exercise our brains, yes, with a math puzzle. using squares and triangles and rectangles. Yeah, so that's how you get smart. You have to be taught. Yes, you have to be taught to get smart. Well, there's her teacher. She is just working away. Good teacher. But I can't do puzzles, Sophie thinks. I know I have strong muscles. I'm good at soccer and I work hard in the garden. I can't do puzzles and I'm never smart at math. Oh, no, Sophie used to stop thinking like that. Yes, she does. So there she is. She thinks that she's not smart. She can't do puzzles. She can't work in the garden. So, let's see. Okay. But Mrs. Murley is talking. You're going to build a bigger rectangle out of 12 small squares. How many different rectangles can you make? Use the tools at your table or come up with another way. So you use the tools at the table, Mrs. Marley said, or come up with another way. So she is teaching the children how to think for themselves. Yes, how to think for themselves. Let's see. I can't do it, says Sophie. Make your brain stronger, whispers Paula. Just try. That's all you have to do is just try. Paula gathers up a pile of square tiles. Think hard, Sophie, whispers Andrew. He takes a sheet of graph paper and Sophie sits and stares and stares. And maybe she can draw them. Yeah, so she's thinking and thinking. So maybe she can draw those squares. And so that's a good thing they told her to think hard. She has to think in order to do. Yes. So let's see what's going to happen. Oh, Sophie does draw squares, but her squares are all different sizes. Yeah, all different sizes. Paula has too many tiles. Andrew's graph paper has too many little squares. This problem is too hard. Mrs. Murley is smiling. She speaks to the class. I see you mathematicians struggling. Yes. But don't make a big deal out of it. If you can't do it, don't make it big. Yes. Now's the time to use the most important word. That word is yet. You haven't figured it out yet. Keep working, keep trying, and you will. That is an important word. So you haven't figured it out yet, but you will figure it out. Yes, you just have to keep thinking, keep trying new things, and you will figure it out. Yes, it will work for you. Yes, it will. Paula, Andrew, Sophie worked hard. Paula takes only 12 tiles and builds them into a rectangle. Andrew marks a red X in each square and he counts them. Sophie thinks of her garden. Her garden is a rectangle. The vegetables are in straight lines. Yeah. Sophie draws a line with 12 different vegetables on it. She draws squares around the vegetables too, the 12 vegetables. So they are thinking what they can do to make things better. Yes, they are thinking hard. And so they're going to come up with a solution. And let's see what the solution is going to be. Yeah. Paula, Andrew, and Sophie count their different rectangles, 4 different kinds. But Sophie is worried. Mine's not a rectangle, she groans. It's too long. It's a rectangle, says Paula. It's a very long one, she says. Paula says it's a very long rectangle. But we did it. Yeah. So they thought and they kept trying and trying until they did it, until they worked it out. Yes. Look at that. They said, we did it. Yeah. And that's a good feeling to feel, that you did something that you couldn't do. That's a beautiful feeling. Meanwhile, Mrs. Murley looks at the rectangles the other students have made. 6 rectangles. You all did. You all did it, she says. You all did it. So there she is. She said, you all did the rectangles the right way. Yeah. Look at all those rectangles. Yeah. That's because they worked together and they did it. They did it all together by themselves. Yeah. Smarter. You've worked hard and gotten stuck. You've used the most important word yet. You've tried and tried again, helped each other and solved it. Those brains of yours have currently gotten stronger. Yes, yes. Because they what? They worked their brain. So that's why they got stronger and stronger, because of their working their brain. Yes. Okay. Sophie feels the sun on her face. I solved the puzzle, she laughs. And it was a math puzzle. I did it. I can do it again. Yes, if you did it once, you can do it again and again and again. You can always figure it out and do it right. Yes. I'm getting smarter, says Sophie. Yes, she's getting smarter. Mm-hmm. When Sophie gets home, her dad has a puzzle too. I can't figure out how to fix this cabinet door, he says. Dad says, Sophie, you have to use the most important word. You can't figure it out yet. You can figure it out, but you can't figure it out yet. You can't figure it out yet. Can I help? She says. And you know what? They do fix it together. So they fix it together. Yes. So remember, when you have a problem and you think you can't fix it, you have to think and think and think. And then you can't figure it out yet, but after you think, you can figure that problem out. Yes, you can figure the problem out. This was a beautiful book called When Sophie Thinks She Can't. So, when you think you can't, keep trying and trying and trying your hardest. And then, because you can't think of it yet, but you can think of it when you keep thinking about it. Yes, you can do it. And never say you can't. Never say you can't do it. Always keep trying, okay? Goodbye, goodbye. Story time is over. Goodbye, goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. I hope to see you. What? Hope to see you. What? Hope to see you tomorrow. Goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow. And I hope and I hope and I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful day today. Yes. Goodbye.